Hey everyone, happy Friday and welcome to another edition of Friday Reads. I hope you've all been doing well and staying safe, and I'm excited to share with you the new book that I read, which is Switching Octaves by Ann Leister, and it features Lewis on the cover from our photo shoot that I had with him in London last year, actually, which was one of my favorite trips. So I'm going to read the back of the book and then I'm going to tell you what I thought about it. So, Branson. I'm a guy who knows what he wants, whether it's a career goal or a man intriguing enough for me to give chase. Once I have the prize in sight, I'm relentless in my pursuit. This has worked well for me over the years, more specifically as the bass player of my band Hardcore. I hear a bass line and anything the guys throw at me, then take those jumbled run of notes and turn it into something our fans will want to buy. I'm also a man who doesn't do messy or complicated, and I keep my emotions out of the game. Until now. FDNY Lieutenant Sean Conley, one of New York's bravest, has ruined me for all others because I allowed myself to feel. Conley. I'm dedicated to putting my own safety aside and saving lives on a daily basis. Just don't ask me to be a part of a concert crowd or I'll inevitably have a massive panic attack. Personal trauma pushed me into the closet and I was fine with this life until rock star Branson Mink happened to cross my path at a fire scene. Worse yet, I think he knows what I'm hiding. Branson's hardly the type to be anyone's secret. Every aspect of his life plays out under the spotlight, while I prefer to keep mine hidden behind that closet door. I have always left parts of myself private, and now Branson has something to hide too. When our worst fears collide, I'm forced to put mine aside to save the man I love. Turns out that was easy. The real challenge? Question mark. Figuring out how to make this relationship work. So I've worked with Anne on a few projects before, and I have to say this has been, I think, one of my favorites. That could also be because it's the freshest in my mind, but I really enjoyed this story. Branson and Conley are very, very different personality-wise, job-wise. Branson is very in the public, and he is his life is just very out there for everyone to see and comment and make opinions about, and everyone knows his sexual orientation, while Conley is very private, more reserved. He isn't publicly out either, and Branson never had an intention on forming a relationship with someone. He was just more so focused on the band and work and having fun, and until he met Conley, and in a similar nature, Conley had no intentions of putting his status out there or being in a relationship either, and with a man even more so. So when they get together, there's a lot they have to work out and work through, whether it's how they act in public with one another, so that Conley's comfortable, how Conley feels with the fire station he works at, and if that's something he wants to mention to them and how that will play out, and just also navigating them being in a relationship, because it's not something that they thought would happen or be something that they were looking to do either. So it's definitely interesting, and I love to see how that developed and flourished throughout the story. And if you're a fan of Anne's books, I think you'll really enjoy this story, because I did a lot. And I'm looking forward to reading more from her in the future, absolutely. So yeah, have you read Switching Octaves by Ann Leister? And what'd you think about it? Make sure to leave me a comment, and stay tuned for upcoming Friday reads. I'm just about to start a new book, and stay tuned to hear more about it.